Hello, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, my friends, how are you? I hope everyone is safe and well. I really felt I should do an eclipse reading, which happens on the 10th of June in the sign of Gemini, which is really interesting. And I don't know if you've been feeling it, but I feel like we're really being asked to look at certain things. You know, patterns reoccurring, and which is exactly the card that I drew for you actually. We have patterns, and I'm going to read that to you in a second, but it's so funny that that one popped out, and there was nothing, because usually I'm drawing like the guardian, what's it called? Guardian angel cards along with it, but they wanted nothing around that card, just that card. And what immediately came to mind that some of you may be drawn to dragons or snakes, and dragons always, represent the shadow and the light side as well, because they were seen in both ways as like the bad ones that needed to be conquered, and then also as the good, gentle ones, right? There are several images when it comes to dragons throughout history and mysticism and everything. So you may really feel drawn to a dragon or a snake, or you may have seen one in a dream or meditation. That's what comes to mind here for sure. And we're going to look into this. But what I can really feel is, people's situation coming into your life triggering you, or you will feel those patterns re-emerging, so you can have another look at it. But it does not feel comfortable, and it may not have felt comfortable for a while, because we did have another eclipse on the 26th of May, I believe. So it's in between, so the pressure's on for sure. I sometimes feel like in a pressure cooker, and it's very essential not to lose your head in the game. It's just like there's so many things, so many people are looking for their path currently because they can't see where the journey is taking them, and it requires a bit of patience. And the trick here is, again, not to lose your mind, not to lose your patience, but to really be like, okay, that's all happening, that's good and fine, but I know my core. Like, who am I at my core? Come back to that in meditation, or whatever you do to bring yourself back to that feeling. And that is of the essence here. It's not so much in the head anymore right now at all. It really is, the trick is to come back to yourself, to your feelings. What am I feeling right now? Like, what's really going on? And you don't have to see stuff sometimes. Matter of fact, spirit is not letting us see stuff sometimes, because we need to learn certain things before we're allowed to see what we're then supposed to see. So, patterns. The earthly meaning is a feeling that history is repeating. The patterns in your past, in your childhood, in your relationships, in your career are escapable. Stop and learn the lesson so you can move forward. There is no need to mindlessly, in parentheses endlessly, hit repeat. Look outside of what you know and break a cycle. Someone, perhaps the universe, is trying to tell you something. A unique response to a repeat problem is needed. And the spiritual meaning here is, from the flawless patterns of your spirit, a great light shines upon the world. You are a leader, a healer, an inspiration, a free spirit, yes, unrestricted by traditional thinking. A desire to be all you can be, and a vision for positive transformation draws you into deep exploration and clarity. Break free, reshape your destiny, and follow the spiraling, intertwining pathways of peace, love, and wisdom. All right, that's that. I just want to mention quickly before I forget, if you would like to be notified when I publish readings, because currently I don't have a schedule, I publish when I feel drawn to it, please hit subscribe and hit the bell, all notifications, right? That's important, so you get notified if that's what you want. That's that. Also, it's currently 20% on all private healing readings, which is excellent for you guys if you've been thinking about booking a reading with me. I know that a lot of you are tight in the financial department, or you wanted to know but can't really because of that reason. So for the whole month of June, they're 20% off, okay? And that can really help you if you're struggling, such as with patterns and don't know what they are exactly. That's what they're here for, and to give you solutions and to give you stuff at hand that you can actually do. But let's go back to your reading here. or to our reading rather. Let's see what wants to come out. Here we go. All right, what else, please? I can't see that one yet. It's upside down. What else, please? Thank you. Ooh, yeah. Definitely coming. We have the Death card, so something is definitely coming to a close here. The Seven of Coins. I kind of feel like this is going to be a triangle. Wow, okay. But a reverse, is that a reverse triangle? So we have the Six of Coins, which is denoting to an equal give and take. Its smart business sense is you must have learned how to not overgive. This could also be in the realms of codependency and being aware of that you are a codependent and everything that comes with it, all those patterns, and learning how to unlearn it, changing that behavior of overgiving, of and learning that it needs to be a reciprocal give and take. So either you have learned that recently, or that's the lesson here at hand that needs to be learned. The reciprocity kind of thing, because only those that have a full cup can actually give from that cup. Anything else would be depleting, right? Depletion. And with the Seven of Coins, that kind of like, there's the raccoon with the baby raccoons back here, and they kind of have their coins there. It looks like they have everything they need, but it's still it's kind of I don't know why I'm getting this all of a sudden, like hoarding in any shape or form, hoarding food, hoarding stuff, hoarding money also, or material things. So this could have been an issue. For others of you, it is just, the Seven of Coins is the expectancy that more is coming in, or maybe the feeling of, I don't yet have enough, I don't see the fruits of my labor yet. So to some of you, you may just still be in the birthing processes, you know what I mean, of that new pattern, and that really requires still a little bit more work, but you're on the right track here, is what they're saying. So keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. It's not an easy task, but it can be done. And that's precisely that, it's the eternal cycle of death and rebirth. Whenever something dies, something new is born. And again, it can be tricky to let an old pattern die, because you have to be really aware of what's actually happening in order for, new pathways in the brain to form. You really have to consciously say, I'm not going down that road anymore. I am going down the other road that I don't know where this leads me towards yet, and I'm going to go down that way. To some of you, you may have actually quit a job or quit doing something a certain way recently, and the new may not be here yet, and you're, still stumbling through the dark a little bit. But, trust in this process, please, because it is bringing you in the new, but you can't have the new if you haven't gone through like that death process. The new cannot be brought in unless you break that pattern here. Yeah, totally. And this could be a little bit chaotic, or you may perceive it, much like I said in the beginning, if you're in your head, it could make you a bit mental right now. Ground yourself in nature and just talk to yourself, soothe yourselves, be like, it's okay, like I'm okay, it'll be fine, because when we're focusing in so much on one thing and so focused on that one thing, we lose like the bigger picture, because when you're in there, you forget that there are flowers there too, and it's just like, wow, they're so pretty. So it simultaneously exists. I almost want to say much like Gemini, much like they're saying, like with the twins, the two faces, it's like that too. It's the polarities also. It's like the dragon that can be seen as very positive, but also as very negative. But it's a matter of seeing both. They're both here at the same time, this and that. And that's beautiful, and finding beauty in that too. And that may sound really weird, or may sound a little bit off-putting, but that's really what this is about, because there'll always be something in our lives that isn't quite going according to plan, or it's not smooth sailing, just life isn't. There's always going to be something that's happening, even if it's quiet for some time, and there's something that is coming. That's just the nature of life. And maybe what is also to be acknowledged and learned here is to be okay with that too, and to focus on it and work on it, but also appreciate everything else that's going on, being like, okay, here we go, knowing when to step away from that, and smelling the flowers, sort of thing. Okay, Queen of the Moon oracle. Funny, because twice cards wanted to come out but came back in. So that to me is also the energies of the Seven of Coins. You may have thought something was already happening, and then it didn't quite happen, in the terms of could have been a job, or like, things trying to take off for you, and then all of a sudden it kind of didn't. And I'm getting that energy here, or you thought you were through that pattern already, but here it is again. Haha, I love it. Peace, yes. Yeah, find that peace and that tranquility. This is so beautiful. It's that alignment that I was talking about in the very beginning. 28 breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1, which is that new beginning very much. And she is at peace. It doesn't matter if there are shrubbery all around her. It doesn't matter, because that is there too. It's that simultaneous duality nature here. And she always knows how to come back to herself, knows who she is at her core, not gender specific, of course. So he knows who he is at his core, right? And if you've ever felt that in meditation, you can truly go back to that space. If you know it, you know exactly how to tap in. It may take some time to find it if you're meditating for the first time, but it is there for sure. You can feel it and tap into it. And I'd really recommend start to make that a practice, because Spirit is communicating a whole lot with us in that meditative state. You can see stuff, you can go vision on vision quests. They'll show you stuff, they'll take you places, all those things. But if you don't practice, you may not see it, or it may not be as easy for you to be reached when you're out of alignment. And I can, from personal experience, tell you, when you're not in a certain vibration, it's kind of harder to reach. You have to bring yourself back up to that vibration to actually hear, to receive better. And that's that too. That's what they're saying. Thank you. Got two. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. We have the Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. And I'm getting, that golden light, how you can wrap golden light around you. So this may be something that you've recently did, surround yourself with a bubble of golden energy, and this is actually so funny, because it feels like golden honey, like dripping all around you. It's rather dense kind of energy. It's not that light kind of an energy with that golden energy. I feel like it's a warm embrace kind of a thing. And this one says unlock the magic within. Yeah, and this one goes right here. So when that process, you're in that transformative process here of transforming, an old pattern into something new here, going through that death process, and then, you're unlocking stuff with that also, possible gifts of yours, but definitely the magic here and more authenticity. So let me read that one to you. Magic Guardian. Sacred geometry may play a role in your life, if you haven't noticed that already, but it definitely does. Unlock the magic within. This is also in the realms of downloads. Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Magic with a K is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The Magic Guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. She's the angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on the energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supportive of their path. She's the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that all you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with a capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. My God, yes. If you've seen it, you asked and Spirit answered the question that Elsa posed. It was precisely about the power, taking that power back. I believe it was that. It wasn't either one of where you asked questions and Spirit answered. So take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognize now. All right, so remember how powerful you are really and how much influence you have. You are not a victim to your patterns or to your past or to another person at all. When you realize this means also that you have 100% of the power back, okay? And I'm not saying when you're in an abusive relationship, none of that. That doesn't apply here, okay? When you're out of that, that's the kind of state, okay? I'm talking about here. Thank you. Funny. Relax. So there's plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. It could not be more clear. This is the third time they're talking about this. Okay. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light. This is crazy. Flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. Yeah, and they're also connected here. Like this is a full, it's like an add-on almost. Yeah, when before this was the sole focus and there was nothing supposed to be on it, it's being added on. Whatever is happening now is an add-on to that, if that makes any sense. Have a look at the pictures yourself if you want to over on Instagram. And again, 20% off on all private healing readings. Reach out at universalpowertarot@gmail.com if you're interested. And I'm wishing you the most wonderful day and eclipse season. I hope this was helpful to you. Much, much love, light and shadow. Bye, guys.